In this tutorial, I am going to show you how I achieved these bouncy spiral curls. I'm going to begin by shampooing my hair 2 times with Agadir Argan Oil Daily Moisturizing Shampoo. Then I'm going to apply the Moisture Mask as a deep conditioning treatment. This mask is enriched with antioxidants, vitamin E, and keratin protein to help nourish and mend ends and help reduce frizzing and improve elasticity. After smoothing the treatment through all of my hair, I'm going to divide my hair in 2 sections, clip it up, cover with a plastic cap, and then sit under my hooded dryer for about 15 minutes to allow it to process. Then I am going to rinse my hair out with cool water. This is how my hair looks after washing. It stretches when wet. This is a common characteristic of type 2 hair and some type 3 hair textures. My hair has done this my entire life. This is how it grows. I don't use relaxers or any other chemicals to alter my hair in any way. My hair is more wavy than curly. I have a lot of porous hair that quickly absorbs moisture and holds onto it, so when my strands are wet, they stretch because they are heavy and full of water. Now, on to setting my hair. I'm going to begin by applying some ApHogee Curlific Moisture-Rich Leave-In. I love how this hydrates and provides slip when detangling and also acts as a heat protectant on the styling end. Next, I am using a new product, Jane Carter's Solution Wrap and Roll. This is a soft mousse and setting foam in one, and it's safe for color-treated hair. It has soy protein, rosemary, and nettle, a plant that is said to help reduce shedding and encourage hair growth. What I love about this setting lotion is how well it moisturized my hair and sped up drying time. It also has a very pleasant fragrance and smooths through the hair easily. I picked this one up at Target for about $9, and I'll definitely be trying more from this line. Now I am going to set my hair on perm rods. I'm using a mix of 1 inch and 1 3/16 rods. I purchased 3 packs of the green and 2 of the black for $3 each at Sally Beauty. Now I am going to use my wide tooth shower comb to detangle my hair and make sure all of the product is evenly distributed. Then I am going to section my hair and begin installing rods in the front first. I'm going to start by taking a section of hair no wider or longer than the rod. I'm going to smooth the hair around it, roll it down firmly, and secure the cap by pulling it the opposite direction I rolled. This is what keeps the rod closer to the scalp to help stretch the roots during drying. I'm going to give you a few helpful tips. 1. For curls like this, you want at least 5 to 6 revolutions, meaning you want to be able to turn your rod 5 or 6 times, so choose smaller rods if you have shorter hair. Number 2, keep a spray bottle of water around to re-wet your ends if they start to dry as you're making it around your head. It took me about 20 or 25 minutes to install all of these rods into my hair. You don't want to keep adding more product, so a little spritz of water will do. Your ends need to be neatly wrapped around the roller for optimal results. And last, if you don't want to use the products I've used here, I recommend that you use a heat protecting leave-in and a foaming wrap or setting lotion of some kind. Gels and heavy creams may cause flaking or leave a sticky film after heated on the hair. Wrap lotions are purposely formulated to provide hold when heated. You can add additional moisture with oils and other products after you've set your hair. After all of my rods are installed, I'm going to sit under my hooded dryer. You can air dry if you like, but I'm not going to because my hair would probably never dry. I was prepared to sit under the dryer for a couple hours to get my hair dry all the way to the ends, but surprisingly, 1 hour was enough. The Jane Carter Wrap Solution really did its job. Now I am going to remove the rods by unwinding versus yanking them down since I did not use wrapping papers. If you feel your hair will catch or snag on these, purchase wrapping papers. Perm rods are intended to set hair that is being chemically altered to be curly or wavy. So the assumption is the hair going on them is already bone straight. That's why they have those little grooves to grip the hair. But since us curly girls are using them, we don't necessarily need that extra grip, so you can smooth out the surface with wrapping papers if you prefer. I used a total of 29 rods. I broke one before I even got to use it, and then I had 2 of them snap and break under pressure during drying. So you may want to buy an extra pack to make up for the mishaps. After a long stint under the dryer, I like to add a little moisture to my scalp, so I am using the Clear Scalp and Hair Therapy hair oil that I received in this month's Curl Box. It has hydrating ingredients like aloe, shea butter, and almond oil, and it's concentrated so a little goes a long way. I'm just going to massage a few drops into my scalp and then begin separating my curls. I am not going to use any additional oil to separate, but if you feel you need to, use a light oil or silk oil so you don't weigh your hair down too much. As you're separating, make sure that you are dragging your fingers all the way down to the ends and then twirling the curls in the direction they were rolled. This will help keep some form in the curls and reduce frizzing. To preserve my curls, I am going to sleep and work out in the pineapple using silk scarves. I also have a satin pillowcase to protect the exposed hair. If you have longer hair and it touches the pillow at night, a satin pillowcase is a good idea. Make sure you are using fabric wrapped ponytail holders or some type of satin scrunchie if you're going to pull your hair up into a pineapple. If you have shorter hair, try just using your scarf to pull your hair forward and hold it on top of your head. This is my hair after one night of sleep and my sweaty morning workout. My hair is still very soft and has lots of curl, but my roots are wet from sweating. So I am going to use my Ion Anti-Frizz Ionic Blow Dryer with diffuser attachment to dry my roots. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Clear Scalp and Hair Therapy oil for added moisture and shine. Now I'm just going to kind of tussle my curls around and use my pick for added lift and volume. Then I'll use my fingers to situate my hair where I want it. Total style time for this was about 2.5 hours. I should get around 5 or so days out of this, just depending on how I choose to wear it. I like messier falling curls, so the progression of falling for me is perfect. If you like neater curls, just use smaller rods and don't manipulate it as much as I did. You can see more hair tips and product reviews at MoKnowsHair.com.